Hi, friend. My name is Dobra, and you can call me Auntie Dobra. And I would love to know your name. So, what you just do is write your name in the comment section so that as I make videos, whilst I introduce myself, I would also mention your name. Today, I have a very special information I would like to pass to you, my friends. I believe that you watching this video, you are 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and above. There's this very interesting information that I wish I had somebody who would talk to me about it whilst I was your age. So, what I'm going to do now is everything I wish I was talked to about whilst I was your age, I would always come here to talk to you about them. So let's go straight into what I want to say because I know you all have to go back and continue with either reading or playing with your sibling. So when I was younger, especially in my secondary school, for me, I was never the person who was really attracted to boys. I believe because I was 11 years when I had my brother, but for some reason, my friends they already were attracted to boys. Boys were already finding them attractive and all that. But for me, I always moved around with the masculine vibe. I mean, I always moved around with the boy vibe. I even wanted to be a tomboy for a long time. But I had friends who were already finding boys attractive, and oftentimes these were the kind of conversations we always had. I should say because of peer pressure, I fell into the trap of also finding boys attractive. So that's the conversation I want to have with you today. When you find a boy attractive, what do you do? Say, for instance, you see this particular boy and he looks fine. For me, I have what I call fine in a boy. If I see a certain boy, I'll say, oh, this boy is fine. So when you see that kind of boy, that you find something really fine about him, what do you do with that kind of moment? Do you blush and go to the boy and talk to him and all that? That's what I want to talk to you about. So being intimate with a boy or being intimate with a man is not what God naturally ordained for the world. God's plan is that a man and a woman will come together when they find themselves attractive, when they see that they align in certain ways, they now come together and get married. At that point, they cannot continue other things. So, you as a young child that is already finding a boy attractive, what do you do? Like I said, God ordained all those things only for people who are married or people who will eventually get married. So you do not just find a boy attractive and go around following him up and down. That is not what you are supposed to do. Oh, may I not forget to tell you that it's not bad to find a boy attractive. For me, I'm your friend. I also find certain boys attractive, but I do not run around them. What do I do at that time? I just say, oh, this boy is really fine, or I find this boy attractive, but that is not what I am meant to be doing now. What I'm meant to do is focus on my future. When my husband, I mean the man I'm going to get married to, comes around, then I will proceed into fully finding him attractive and also going out with him and having conversations with him. And again, there's something else I would want to talk to you about. God ordained romance and sex for marriage. What do I mean by sex? Sex is the coming together of a man and a woman that are married, first to glorify God, secondly for their own pleasure, and thirdly, to reproduce children. Now, what am I also trying to say? You all know that there are certain organs in your body, like they always teach us in school whilst we were young: my head, my shoulder, my knee, and my toe. Yes, those are very important parts of your body, but there are certain other parts of your body that I want to tell you about as a female that you have to be very cautious about. First off is your breast, second off is your vagina, and third off is your lip. So if for some reason a man who you are not married to or a woman starts touching your lip with their own lip, then they are doing something wrong to your body. If for some reason a man who you are not married to or a woman start touching your breasts, then they are doing something wrong to you. Or they start touching your vagina, then they are obviously doing something to you. Or even if they are not touching those sensitive parts of your body and they are just touching any part of your body that makes you feel uncomfortable, then they are doing something wrong to you. What do you do in that kind of situation? You will run off to mommy or you run off to daddy and tell them, mommy, daddy, this is what is going on with me and this uncle on this auntie. Make sure you let them know. Do not keep it to yourself. And if for some reason the person has threatened you that if you tell your mommy, if you tell your daddy, I will kill you, do not be scared. They are scared. That is why they are telling you that they will kill you. They know when you tell your mommy or you tell your mommy and your daddy will fight them so bad. That is why they are scared and scaring you from making sure your daddy and your mommy knows about the situation. But if for some reasons, because I've heard there are certain of my friends who it's even their dad or their mommy who is harassing them or harassing them, I believe that each and every one of us, we have a auntie, uncle who is not really our relative, but we are close to. I would advise that you go on off to those persons and tell them that this is what my uncle or my auntie or my daddy or my mommy is doing to me. I'm not saying that when your mom is bathing you and she's making sure your body is clean, she's harassing you. That's a different case. I'm saying that if somebody starts touching you in a way that you don't feel comfortable, run off to mommy, run off to daddy, and tell them. Now, let me tell you, a time will come in your life where everything that is pleasurable will start happening in your life, but it's not now. What you should be more focused on now, my friend, like myself, is making sure you serve God better, studying, focusing on your academics, making sure that you put things in place that will make your future better. You shouldn't be focused on running after one fine, cute boy or running after one intelligent boy in your class or in your surrounding. I love you and I want the best for you. That's why I'm coming here with this conversation to you. Now, like I said, my name is Auntie Dobra, or you can call me my friend Dobra. I want you to do something for me. Go to the comment section. I believe you are using your mommy or your daddy's phone to watch this. Take permission from your mommy or your daddy. Tell them you want to say something in the comment section. Go there and write whatever it is you want Dobra to talk to you about. And I will be reading and I will definitely come through for you because you are my friend. Alright. I want to believe you learned something today. I want to believe. I want you to stay safe. I want you to stay blessed. I want you to stay fit because I love you, daddy, mommy loves you, and most importantly, God loves you and wants the best for you. Have a wonderful day, my friend. Bye.